Pep Guardiola has the weirdest transfer rules, and his secret tactics have been exposed. The Man City manager has always made every player and team he works with flourish, and that got us asking, how does Guardiola even find these players? Well, he gets them through the use of some strange rules, and we'll expose them to you in this video. Many managers always have that special player they look towards signing, and they tend to want to sign no matter where they go. There's been some cases like this in the past. Harry Redknapp did it with the likes of Peter Crouch and Jermaine Defoe. At the same time, Jose Mourinho and Carlo Ancelotti have signed players like Nemanja Matic and James Rodriguez on 3 separate occasions respectively. But do you know what? Guardiola has never signed a player more than once. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? The Spanish tactician has made 94 signings in his managerial experience, and none of them have been called upon twice by this same manager. He has managed several players at multiple clubs, for instance players like Nolito and Thiago Alcantara, but he's never made the move to sign a player more than once. This is just because wherever he's been, he's a coach who likes adapting and freshening things up, which explains why he fancies the opportunity to work with fresh individuals. The crazier fact is that, despite praising him his whole career, Guardiola even overlooked the opportunity to sign longtime favourite Messi. A book was written, God Save Pep, by Martí Pererno, a journalist who got access to relate with the Man City coach. He claimed that the two met in Messi's house back in Barcelona. This was the time Messi had a year left on his contract and was exploring his options of joining his former boss in England. In the chat, according to Pererno, Guardiola told Messi, "In Manchester, we train very hard and I make long tactical talks. Maybe you'll get bored." Desperate to catch up with his former boss, Messi responded by saying he would train hard, yet Guardiola went on to issue another harsh response. "Leo, we have grown older. Maybe we can't stand each other anymore." This was a clear way for Guardiola to discourage Messi from joining him at Man City. Messi eventually ended up signing for PSG. Whilst many believe City dropped the ball, the truth might just be that Pep never wanted to sign the 7-time Ballon d'Or winner, no matter how highly he rates him. Additionally, Guardiola takes his transfer policy a step further by blocking the Man City board from signing players from 2 clubs. You might want to guess which clubs these are. Well, Barcelona and Bayern Munich are Pep's former clubs. In the book, Pererno explains how City's official came to Guardiola with a list of players from Bayern, and he proceeded to discourage them from making any move for any player on the list. However, there have been exceptions to this particular rule, as Guardiola signed Thiago Alcantara from Barcelona whilst he was at Bayern, a player he inherited whilst he was at Barcelona. He also made Claudio Bravo one of his first signings when he joined City in 2016. Since then, it's clear that he has kept some of his transfer rules. The block, though, is one-sided, and he's got no problem letting his own players leave to go to his former clubs. He even encouraged the likes of Ilkay Gundogan and Ferran Torres when they expressed their desire to play for Barcelona. This might wind you up a bit. Guardiola has an affinity for other managers' players as he signed and coached them. This manager is none other than his longtime rival, Jurgen Klopp. He's always been complimentary of the German's prowess in football management, and the fact that he wants some of his best players is a testament to that fact. Ilkay Gundogan comes to our mind when we think of this phenomenon, since he has arguably been the most successful of Klopp's former players under Guardiola. Gundogan's career started when he joined Borussia Dortmund, where he found Klopp as a manager. During his 6 seasons with the club, Klopp won the Bundesliga and DFB Pokal doubled in the 2011-12 season, guiding them to the Champions League final in 2012-13. Talking about Klopp, Gundogan described him as knowing how to deal with players, and also identified his exceptional motivating skills. In 2016, Gundogan made the switch to the English Premier League and to Manchester City. He arrived as the first signing to be made under Guardiola. Despite initially struggling with injuries, he turned it around and went on to become a City fan favourite, captaining the team on multiple occasions. Gundogan also contributed and was an important part of their success in their Champions League glory before leaving for Barcelona shortly after. Gundogan has described Guardiola's personality as charismatic, and his never-relenting focus means that you always deliver your best when you're called upon by the Spanish tactician. Another player to fall into this category is the prolific Polish striker Robert Lewandowski. Under the tutelage of Jurgen Klopp, Lewandowski's talent was nurtured and further developed. He became an important member of the squad and was key to their 2 Bundesliga title successes and runners-up in the Champions League final. He, although controversially, left the club on a free transfer in 2014 and signed with Bayern Munich under Guardiola. Whilst under Guardiola, he developed even more. In the 2014-15 and 15-16 seasons, Lewandowski netted a total of 67 goals from 100 appearances and also lifted the Bundesliga trophy on both occasions, as well as the DFB Pokal. He would go on to compare the 2 managers by describing Klopp as adopting the role of a dad who nurtured him into the star he is today. As for Guardiola, he said that he makes almost every player better, alluding to his almost obsessive, round-the-clock, football-focused thinking. Let's talk about another player, the German international Mario Götze. Guess who gave him his big break? It's none other than Jurgen Klopp. Götze quickly became a regular in the first team. He signed a new contract in 2012, planning to stay until 2016. But, surprise, there was a €37 million release clause and Bayern used it a year later. Guardiola wanted this Dortmund star on his team, and guess what? He got him. Although to the disappointment of Klopp, Götze played with Bayern Munich for 3 seasons, helping them to win the Bundesliga titles in each of those seasons. Götze, however, would later express his regrets about leaving Dortmund as he found it difficult under Guardiola, whereas he described Klopp as a footballing father. True to the fact that some players have struggled under Guardiola, his success and improvement of players is clear to see. In the end, this transfer rule is just another facet of the obsessive manager, as he always wants a fresh challenge wherever he is. Which of these facts fascinated you about Pep Guardiola? Let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more football updates.